Back to youtube.com/snapbolt. My name is Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League for you. And I had to record with this deck again. Check out my channel. Again, it's youtube.com/snapbolt for the first couple games. I recorded a league, but my internet connection got messed up, and I was only able to post the first two games. And I thought this deck was really sweet. A couple cards in the sideboard different, uh, but I had to run it through another league. It's basically the exact same list, same mana base, same green ramp and fixing package, 4 Fall from Favor, 4 Bonders Ornament, 4 Admiral, 4 Mull, and then the 8 Cascade cards. You can go to that video if you want to see like a slightly more detailed deck tech, but the sideboard changes I made, I just have been seeing a fair amount of Jeskai affinity, and I really want Ancient Grudge in that matchup. So I'm just went up to 3 Ancient Grudges from 1, and then I had some like cards that were kind of like mediocre artifact and enchantment hate, and even though Serene Heart kills a bunch of our own stuff, we can potentially side out some of these auras. Oh, nice, there we go. Played in the Pauper Challenge today, didn't record it, wasn't able to, but got 12th place, so not too bad. Got my entry fee back, plus 10 chests. I was in contention for top 8, but lost on breakers by like 4 spots, so that sucks. I played mono blue aggro. I have a video of that deck up on my channel too, check that out. But anyway, Serene Heart. We can side out a couple of our own auras, and against Boggles, I think this can win the game, whereas if you just play something like Wilt or the like, it's just not going to be as good. But anyway, there's already a deck tech. Pretty excited. This deck is sick. You can really go off and just make tons of mana in the late game and just play a bunch of threats. And because you have these cards, especially Boarding Party, you're actually able to win the game like as you draw your entire deck. So it's pretty fun to play. Let's just go right into round 1. Welcome to round 1. We're against Carves, who we've played them multiple times. Yeah, Trophy Leader Carves. I think they took us out last time. I'm not sure. We'll keep this hand. We have a turn 2 Fall from Favor at least. They're on this snow-covered island. Spell Pierce the Wild Growth. I'm fine with that. So is this just blue-black Delver with Snowlands? That's the deck that usually plays Spell Pierce. Is it mono blue Delver or something? See if they counter this too. This might get Spell Stutter spreaded. Counterspell. Wow. They're going aggressive with the counterspells. Okay, yeah. I wanted them to really play like an Augur or something there, but not so lucky. I think I'm just gonna kind of disguise that I have blue and then just try to potentially jam Fleet Admiral next turn. Opponent only with 4 cards in hand. Triple Snow-Covered Island. Are they gonna play Snow-Covered Mountain here? They play Admiral. Okay, this is actually so incredibly good for me because now I just get to fall from favor of their Admiral. And then they could have another fall from favor, but if they do, their guy is tapped, and then I get to play my own Admiral. So I think I'm good. Looking solid. Okay, there's the mountain. Fall from favor. Be shocked if it's not. Now the problem is if they have another counterspell, obviously I get wrecked, but there's nothing I can really do. We're fighting over the Monarch. They already spent 2 counterspells on my Wild Growths, which I just didn't care about. And now I just have to hope this can resolve. This is what Pauper is now, so if you sign up to play Pauper, this is what you signed up for. They have the counter. Maybe they're gonna let it resolve? Okay. Drew Mulldrifter, that's good. Another fall from favor is bad. If we draw exactly mountain, it's good, but we could draw a fall from favor as well. Okay, Bonder's Ornament. Let's see. They probably have Counterspell still. Here I can either just jam Mulldrifter or I can play Bonder's Ornament. I can also just try to evoke a Mulldrifter, but I don't really like that. I think the opponent does have Counterspell. Their Fleet Admiral is going to get to untap, which is pretty annoying here. I do really want to resolve Bonder's Ornament so I can start playing these boarding parties, but I think I just need to go for cast Mulldrifter here. If they have a Counterspell, they're going to have to use it on this. I need this to resolve more than this. Yeah, I mean, this is just rough. This is just Spell Pierce into Counterspell, into Fleet Admiral, and then they have 2 Fall from Favors. So they just drew 3 Monarchy cards, and we only have 2. Alright, they play Fairy Seer into Augur. Brainstorm, sure. Step away for a second. So I'm back. Our line, we just drew Fall from Favor, so I think our line is pretty obvious. I'm going to play Forest. I'm going to play Bonder's Ornament, and then this should draw a Counterspell, and then I can play Fall from Favor on one of their other creatures. Yeah, they can take the Monarch back, but that's the only line I have, really. I could play Fall from Favor first, but I think I like this. If they just let this resolve, then on the following turns I can start playing boarding parties. So that's decent for us. I really want to resolve this Fall from Favor. It can be frustrating because I'm playing like there's the Counterspell. I'm playing like 8 ways to take the Monarch, and somehow my opponents, I don't know how many ways they are playing to take the Monarch, but a lot of times like I know people have 3 Fall from Favor and that's it, and they just like outdraw me on ways to take the Monarch. So I think I still have to do this, and then draw like another Monarchy card or something. Do I want to put it on Fairy Seer? No, I'll put it on Augur. I don't want them to ninja the Augur. Okay, so I get to draw 1. Okay, Dino's good. Dino's good. We can play Dino next turn. That should actually be really good. And if we draw a red source, then we can just boarding party and threaten to take the Monarchy back that way. Opponent with only 3 cards in hand, now 4. Okay, Abundant Growth. I think I just go for Dino rather than going for Abundant Growth, because I go for this and they like Spell Stutter spread it, then I just don't get to do anything. So I think it's better just to Dino. See what I cascade into. Mulldrifter, perfect. I mean, boarding party literally would have been perfect, but this is good. Ooh, nice. Brainstorm. So they want to counter my 6/5 trample reach. And then do I just play, oh, Bolt the Mulldrifter. That's fine. And then do I play Arbor Elf or Abundant Growth? I do want this Abundant Growth to resolve, and it probably will right now. I think I actually, it's kind of weird, but maybe I play Abundant Growth. I'm gonna do Abundant Growth. I don't think they have a counterspell right now. They would have countered this. I mean, they could have Spell Stutter. Scred. Okay. Do they also have another counter for Abundant Growth? No. Okay. This is still reasonable for us, especially if they like attack Augur, because we get to start casting boarding parties now. 6, 7, 8 mana. They missed on Augur. Okay, they have 1 card in hand, and then they draw an extra for Monarch. But I get to boarding party here. If I boarding party into Fall from Favor, that's like insanely good. Alright. So 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I can actually lead Bonder's Ornament. I like it. Okay. Now I'm gonna boarding party. Another ornament. Okay. It's not terrible. I'm gonna attack. They're gonna have to chump. They just want to hold on to the Monarch to draw more removal. Oh, they have another burn spell. Alright, it's not ideal. We need to draw more Fall from Favors and Fleet Admirals. This has been a good game, though. Three, four, five, six. I just have to take here, I think. Do they have like literal double bolt? I'm just gonna take. Oh, they have ninja on what? Are they gonna ninja this augur? Yeah. Pretty sure we're dead. There's nothing I could have really done to stop that. Well, they're playing well. They even pondered to set up augur to try to make sure they can hit. Oh, they shuffled. Right, here's augur. Spell Pierce. It's interesting that they're playing multiple Spell Pierces. Maybe just because it's another cheap card that they can, it's another card they can cast with Monarchy. It's just boarding party and try to hit a Monarch. Okay, we did. So I can actually... I could get a little greedy and try to like lock down this Fairy Seer. Then they have 3 attackers on the ground and I have 3 blockers on the ground. But then I have to block both augurs. I mean, I do not want them to take the Monarchy back. So I think I go for it. Let's see if they have another counter. We know they have Spell Pierce. Hopefully we just ran them out of ways. Okay, this is good. And I just go Arbor Elf. Because if I continue to have... Oh, what is this? Spellstutter Sprite? That's bad. Are we just dead now? I have to just not attack. I wonder if this deck just wants some like lightning bolts. We have a decent number of red sources. Alright, opponent just... I think they drew well, but I think this is also the best deck. I played mono blue fairies in the challenge today, but I think blue red fairies is the best deck, and I'm planning to make a video of that very soon. Alright, Cannonades, Pyroblasts. I think that's all I want. I feel like Cannonade's good, but I'm not even sure, honestly. Yeah, they have Ninja, they have Spellstutter Sprite, they have not Fairy Miscreant, but the Fairy Seer. You know, I don't really typically do this, but I can try just taking out Arbor Elf. It just dies to like so much of their removal. It's like this is a sideboard strategy I thought of, especially against heavy removal decks like the black decks, because Arbor Elf just doesn't usually survive, and then it doesn't typically do that much in the late game. It does make a lot of mana at times, but this fills my deck with like more gas and a little less explosiveness. I'll try it. Not sure if it's good. Yeah. Keep this hand. We're on the play. I'll just lead Wild Growth. This is a good time to lead Wild Growth because we have multiple extra green spells that we want to cast. So we're going to want, if we sprawled, we'd want to name green anyway to cast these extra green spells. So you might as well Wild Growth first because this has to name green. I know. I suppose they could have Spell Pierce. I think I also want to play Abundant Growth this turn. I think I'm just going to Sprawl here, name red, and then Abundant Growth, try to draw land. Nice. Now I'll Sprawl here, name blue. Now we actually have a lot of mana. We have 5 mana right now. So because of the way I tapped, I should have named blue on the first one and red on the second one, but I didn't know really which ones would resolve, so it's easy to say that in hindsight. So I think I'm just going to tap out and then go for a Bonder's Ornament. And if they go Counterspell, I'll just Pyroblast it. Now this puts us up to 6 mana, so if we draw a land, we can Dino, and if we don't, we can just Bonder's Ornament or just start drawing cards with Bonder's Ornament. Their deck plays a Braid, but they don't have red mana yet, and basically every red source they're going to have comes in tapped except 2 of their basic mountains. Alright, Cannonade. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I just draw right now. I could just jam Bonder's Ornament, but I mean, I don't think that's very good. I think it's better just to draw a card. And I think I leave green floating. Nice. This could get Spell Stutter sprited, but that's fine if it does. It does not. Okay, so they get a mountain. So now they can Abrade the Bonder's Ornament. So if they do that main phase and we don't draw land, we still can't cast Dino. But I still like our position here. Opponent is just up to 4 mana. We do have a Dino in hand. They're not killing this, so we get to cast Dino. Another Dino is our best draw in the deck, probably. Nice. I'll take it. I mean, they may be able to Spell Stutter Sprite and take the Monarchy, but we at least draw a card off it, and we have 2 threats. They counter the Fleet Admiral, yeah. Hill Giant with Monarch is insane. So now they'll probably wait, play land, and spread this. But then we still just got value out of this 2 for 1. Tap 7 mana, play Dino, trade for Counterspell plus removal spell. Okay, well, this is not ideal. But maybe I can hit my haster off this Dino. Ooh. Another Fall from Favor. So they'd have to have like basically exactly negate. Alright, I think I'm going play Bonder's Ornament. Let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna play Bonder's Ornament and then play Fall from Favor, targeting my Dino. I was gonna say this is wrong, but I think it's actually not, because I still play around Spell Pierce this way, and I get my Bonder's Ornament into play. They have Pyroblast. Oh, they have Scred. Alright. Yeah, they do get to draw extra cards off Monarch, but we might be able to take that back, and we still can draw cards off our Bonder's Ornaments. Another Fall from Favor. Okay. 6, 7 mana. Come on, let's hit Boarding Party. I think we just don't want to cast. Doesn't do anything in the graveyard, I don't think. Now we're in a really bad spot. Fall from Favor. If they have Scred, I don't know why they wouldn't just Scred this. I might need to go for Fall from Favor. I can also just start drawing cards with Bonder's Ornaments. I think I'll start just by attacking. Opponent's definitely outvaluing us with the Monarch here. We need to draw more of our Cascaders. I wonder if I should play some of that 8-drop Cascade. Wow, they just let that happen? I don't understand. They're going to Spell Stutter Sprite here, maybe? Let's see. That's 3 mana. I could just not play Sprawl. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because if I don't play Sprawl, I can play Cannonade later and still use Bonder's Ornament. So cast Cannonade and then still draw. I think I'm just not going to do anything. So they're going to Spell Stutter Sprite here. Alright, that resolves. So I think on their upkeep, I'll Cannonade. Oh, I didn't stop on their upkeep, damn. Just got kind of punished there. Alright, let's just go for this. Nice, and made sure to do that before blockers so they can't just ninja their thing out of the way. Okay, now they hardcast ninja. That's kind of desperation zone for them. They just haven't drawn that many creatures. They've just been drawing a lot of their control cards. But now we're the Monarch and we have Bonder's Ornament going. Oh, I stopped on my own upkeep. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, let's go play Island. Tap, tap. Sprawl here. Name blue. Sprawl here. Name red. I can basically play these for free. Let's cast Mulldrifter. I think I'll just leave up green. Drop 2. Okay, we got him. Whew. See, Cannonade did something there, but I just don't know if it's enough. I feel like they're going to be able to tempo us fairly well. Yeah, I guess also siding out the Arbor Elves when bringing Cannonades is nice. Thermokarst is also reasonable because they probably only have 3 lands that make red. They probably have Is It Boilerworks and then 2 snow-covered mountains. They have a lot of ways to find the snow-covered mountain, but that's all they have. I mean, Cannonade can be good when, especially if they're trying to build up a board. I could just bring in 2 Thermokarsts. Just to kill, because like I don't even care about killing Island that much, just to kill a red source. Seems reasonable. Maybe I just leave the Cannonades in. This is tough. I'll just try it again like this. See if we can take out carves. I've taken out carves, I'd say maybe just half the times I've played them, but I'd like to think more. I've definitely gotten lucky against them a couple times. Like I played mono green in fact and just like T2'd them. They got kind of mana screwed, and I've definitely beaten them before, but I've also lost them a fair amount as well. Opponent with 61 cards in the deck. Interesting. Alright. This hand's not very good. Still think I keep. I have the turn 1 Abundant Growth, and then I have a Red Blast to maybe stem some early aggression from the opponent. Hopefully this doesn't get Spell Pierced. If it does, I just lose, basically. Nice. Bonded Ornament, good draw. So opponent may go Augur here. They do. Miss. Counterspell. Jeez. Why you gotta do me like that, opponent? Do I just kill the Augur? I think I do while they're tapped out. I just can't, like... I don't even want them to ninja the Augur and then kill the ninja and then allow them to replay Augur. I think I just do this. And then next turn I can just jam most likely Bonder's Ornament, maybe evoke Mulldrifter. Yeah, I'm just gonna Bonder's Ornament. This should draw a counterspell, I think. Yeah. Okay. I want to see if I can get to a point to hardcast Mulldrifter. Yeah, the Abundant Growths have been great. It's just like a cheap green cantrip that fixes your mana. It's exactly what you want. Alright, let's go Wild Growth here. And then I can Bonder's Ornament. And I expect this to draw a counter as well. It doesn't. Okay. But now I'm in a great spot because I can just start casting like Boarding Party. Opponent stuck on 3 lands. Okay. They're going to play the Monarch guy, the Admiral. Shenanigans. That's good against Bonder's Ornament for sure. Okay, well, I can still jam Mulldrifter. Alright, I just have to jam. They don't have counterspell. That's good for me. Okay. Now, unless they disrupt my mana somehow, which I don't think they're going to do, I get to jam Boarding Party. Okay, well, now I jam Fall from Favor. Ah, oh, they probably have removal for this. Let's see, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just jam Boarding Party because they still have to have removal for Boarding Party. Otherwise, I still take back the Monarchy, and I might just Cascade into like an Admiral or something. I Cascade into Wild Growth, but that's still fine. I can Dino later. So this is gonna die here. Yeah. Okay, still in a reasonable spot. I have double Fall from Favor. I have a Dino. I have a Cannonade. Opponent's on 4 lands. I can't let them have the Monarchy forever though. Alright. Mulldrifter, interesting. I think I just need to go for Dino. Boarding Party, please. The Dream. Boarding Party into Mulldrifter. Let's go. Let's go. Cascade is like one of my favorite abilities in Magic. Okay, Fleet Admiral, I'll take that. They have to counter the Fleet Admiral. Pyroblast. Because of Pyroblast specifically, I thought maybe I should play the red Monarch 4-drop, the 4 mana 5/2 trample. I think this card is just better in general because it's a better blocker and the fact of the ability of unblockable. I just thought that was huge. Do they have Scred? They do. Okay, still a 2-for-1. I'm getting closer to being able to Fall from Favor, but I guess they're 2-for-1ing me every turn with the Monarch. Okay. Now I can at least Fall from Favor, target their creature. If they top anything here, top, yeah. Wonder if they topped a counterspell. I guess we'll find out. I think I'd just go for cast Mulldrifter. Just uses my mana better. I can only play 1 spell this turn anyway because I only have 1 colored source. Yeah. They've just been able to hold on to the Monarchy with their control cards. We aren't really able to do that. And they have Ninja. Fiery Cannonade with Monarch is actually really good as well. This has been a good match. Not sure what I do. I think I just jam Mulldrifter again, or maybe I just try to play Cannonade on their upkeep, and they put 2 on top. It's so brutal. Don't think this is going to be able to resolve. I think I'm going to do that, though. I think I'm just going to Cannonade on the opponent's upkeep, and then untap and try to Mulldrifter. Let's just do this. Hydroblast. Brutal. I think I've made decent decisions. We're just not quite able to get there. Now opponent is just like getting Ninja going plus Monarch. It's probably just a little bit too much. And Fairy Seer is also pretty insane. And top again. Yep. They've topped on all 3 Fairy Seer casts. Then they draw. Okay. Let's go for it again. I basically... Oh, they could have Spell Stutter Sprite now. Alright, I'm going to go for Mulldrifter now. They have Counterspell. Alright, well, they would have had counter for our Cannonade. This is feeling really over because now the fact that they get to Spell Stutter Sprite a Cannonade is just going to be too much. We need to draw more colored sources. Potentially should have like maybe 1 more Ash Barrens, maybe even 2. But you want a ton of turn 1 green sources, especially playing like Abundant Growth. You have 16 green 1-drops. Alright. Gotta go for Cannonade here. I think that's better than going for Fall from Favor. Yeah. Ooh, they brought in a lot of Hydroblasts and Pyroblasts. Interesting. It's a downside of playing these powerful blue and red cards, but it's just so much better having like the Mulldrifters and boarding parties rather than trying to do something like mono green. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, they found a Hydroblast, was it? Yeah. And Ninja. Okay, we're dead. That was a great match. We just barely got there. We were just drawing Utopia Sprawl. We would have had Dino into boarding party into Abundant Growth. Great match, close one against Carves. You got us. Let's go round 2. Round 2, we're against Uncle Esteban. We lost a close one to Carves in round 1. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Snap, keep the sand. Sand's great. Only need the 1 land. Arbor Elf is good. Oh, we might be against some type of mirror, it looks like. If we're against the land destruction version, we might just get wrecked, especially with this 1 land handicap. But okay, we're against mono green. So this hand's actually great. What I was saying is even decks that like play a bunch of burn spells, they often don't have that many untapped red sources. So even Arbor Elf can be good on the play against those decks pretty often. So now I need to decide, do I play Utopia Sprawl Arbor Elf or just Arbor? I think I just play 2 more Arbor Elves, then I get like infinite mana next turn. This is a pretty crazy start. Like next turn, I go 1-2, go down to 1, and then I'll have 10 mana next turn on turn 3. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna take, obviously not blocking a Young Wolf. Burning Tree into Riverboa. Okay. I can actually consider not playing this island. Let's go Utopia Sprawl this, name blue. Because then this is unblockable if I do. Let's just add a bunch of mana. I don't think I want to Abundant Growth first. I think I want a Mulldrifter first. Cast. Leave one of each floating. Okay. So we didn't find much else to do. I can cycle Ash Barrens. Although it depends what I draw off Abundant Growth. I can cycle Ash Barrens, go down to 1 mana, play Abundant Growth, down to 0 mana, and then have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. Alternatively, I think I just go Forest, Abundant Growth, and then I can still cycle Ash Barrens. Okay, Mulldrifter. This is exactly why, because now I have enough mana to cast a second Mulldrifter. This draw is insane. Where if I cycled Ash Barrens to start, I lower my land density in my deck for my draw of Abundant Growth, but I lose 1 mana, and I needed exactly this much mana. Okay. I mean, I don't know if the opponent's deck can really keep up with what we're doing here. We just went turn 3 double Mulldrifter. We do need to find more gas than this. Like, this needs to be a decent boarding party here. So they can Korean Ranger and then leave up Regenerate. So they do have a 4/1 trample Regenerate. I think I just block both Burning Trees. Take 4. So they are still kind of aggroing us out. But we have like so much mana. 12, 13, 14 mana next turn. So hopefully we just draw some gas. And I think I just have to remember to not play this snow covered island pretty much no matter what, because then this becomes unblockable. I want to like draw Dino here. Oh, Hunger. Alright, this is scary. 7/4 trample Regenerate. I was thinking about blocking Riverboa to prevent this from happening, but then they just regenerate and I just lose a Mulldrifter for nothing. So all this stuff I'm talking and I might still just lose. Alright, let's go green and then Sprawl here named red, because that adds actually a bunch of mana. It's just boarding party. I guess I'll just tap like this. Not sure if it matters too much. Okay, well, that should do it. I think I can just stay back with boarding party now. Let's just cycle this. I could get another oh no, I don't have another mountain. I just get forest, I guess. Do I want to attack? I don't think so. I think I'll just pass. I think it's safer. I don't really need to get in for damage. I'm just going to crush the long game now. Nice. Another boarding party. I can start attacking next turn. Oh, duh. They have Korean Rangers. I always forget about this interaction. That's so embarrassing. I'm like, yeah, we're fine. Fall from favor this. They still have the 7/4 trample. I'm not sure what to do now. I definitely should have attacked last turn. I think I'll just take 7 again here. Definitely should have attacked though. That was bad. Oh. Yeah, and then they become the Monarch. I couldn't have stopped this anyways. This is a 7/4 trample. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad by me. Pretty huge punt. I think I'll start with Mulldrifter. Just because I have so much mana. Thought I was just going to crush this game, but now it's looking kind of rough. That's why I want some number of removal spells in the deck. I think next league with this list, I'll try that. It's just boarding party here. I can still win. Fleet Admiral. Okay. Now I think I just... Oh, they have a young wolf to chump as well. They're going to take the monarchy back. I think I'm just attacking with both. I think I need to like start getting pressure on the miss attack on this was bad. What is this, a vines? Oh, they're just gonna untap. Oh, they're regenerating and then they're gonna untap. Okay, I mean this is obviously bad. I'm just playing pretty terribly here. Still might be able to win. Wonder what I should have done different. Draw, I'll just leave a green floating. Okay. Might even just be dead on board now. I just totally punted this game. Missing the first attack. Regenerate right now. Why do they do it right now? So they already have a regeneration shield. I guess I could die here to like a groundswell or another hunger. So maybe I just throw Fleet Admiral in front to soak up some damage. Because I can still draw some cards next turn. Yeah, this is not looking ideal though. Okay, I'll start with just Abundant Growth, I think. Draw a card. If I draw a Dino, I definitely have a chance. I can draw with this. I can draw with this other Bonder's Ornament as well. Quarian Ranger just really does wreck Fall from Paper. All right, let's go. I think I want to play Bonder's Ornament and draw, and then cast Fleet Admiral. I have plenty of mana. Another Wild Growth. Well, we got all the mana we could ever want, but we can't really do that much else with it. So they can query in here, but I can throw a bunch of toughness in front of this. So they need to have something else. Okay, that's good. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna get out of this. I mean, I think just drawing a bunch of dinos, putting a bunch of bodies in play. I think I needed to double block with the Mulldrifters. Okay, so they're just regenerating first to use the mana. So it's a 7/4. Oh, attacking with the Young Wolf as well. Interesting. And one of the Quarian Rangers. It seems a little greedy. Even having like, because we've drawn half our deck, even having like 2 Screds in the deck could be pretty nice. Just to kill things like Quarian Ranger or take this out of combat and just like maybe just some bolts. Alright, how do we want to block? This already has a regeneration shield, but we need to block more toughness in front of this. I think I have plenty of mana. I think also that I do want to block Young Wolf. Definitely want to block Quarian Ranger. I could put one less thing in front of River Boa here. I could put Arbor Elf here and then like Fleet Admiral here to save my Fleet Admiral. If I do that, I take 3, go down to 1. So then I would still die to a hunger. Alright, I'll just block like this. I just don't want to die to hunger. Crazy game. I mean, we fully like went off and did our thing and may not be enough. I'm blocking like this, the opponent also still gets the monarchy, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, potentially 24 mana. This is hunger, yeah. So I would have died if I had blocked differently. Now it's looking even more rough. I think I'm just dead now unless I can like somehow get this ranger off the board. Just lead on this. Maybe if I can find like another boarding party or something, I can just present enough haste damage to potentially be able to kill. Not sure. Let's just try to keep drawing. Fleet Admiral. This is 10 power trample. Just gonna draw again. Forest. I think I'm dead. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can put 3, 6, 7, 8 in front of this, but then I just die. Alright, I think I'm dead. Wow. We went turn 3 double Mulldrifter and lost somehow. Definitely punted this game. I feel like I had a line where I could win. Feels bad. Quarian Ranger plus Riverbow just crushed this fall from favor. There's Dino into Admiral. We didn't draw 1 Dino in most of our deck. Maybe that would have helped. Alright, we can get some Cannonades in there. I think that's all I want. I mean, fall from favor is good when they don't have Ranger. It's really good. When they do, it's not great. I could just do this, but again, it's so good against Rancor and Hunger of the Hell Pack. I could just do this. Could also take out a land. I'll just try it like this. game 2. Let's see if we can double Mulldrifter on turn 3 again and win this time. I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. It's pretty bad, actually. Maybe I should have mulled, but I think I'm supposed to keep this. Maybe it's just too much big stuff versus like a fast deck. Sprawl is actually good. Let's just go Sprawl name red. Not too worried about like land destruction from them. So next turn we'll already have 5 mana. So hopefully we can turn 4 boarding party, or I should have named blue with this and then gotten mountain. That was a mistake because of River Boa. Oh, are they going to use Quarian Ranger and then play like multiple burning trees here? Probably. Yeah, that was actually a pretty big mistake, because now if I want blue mana, I have to get an island. We'll see if it ends up costing me. Burning tree into burning tree. Yep. Oh man. Well, it's a pretty good turn too. We're just super dead now. I can still draw the Fiery Cannonade. Probably want to get island. I don't think I can really play around River Boa indefinitely. And they're really tight on mana. I think I just need to draw Cannonade. They're like leaving protection up. Looks like Cannonade? No. If we had boarding party there, this would be a whole different game, but the burning tree into Gleeful Sabotage with Conspire was just pretty insane. That's a nice draw. 3 mana? Riverbow with Regenerate up. Sure. 6, 7 mana. So I died to Rancor or like anything else. Oh, we got here. What should I have done in game 1 to not let that happen? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I definitely missed the attack with the boarding party, but I can't really recall if it could have untapped. I'm sure you can tell me in the comments how bad I punted that game, but yeah, pretty rough start. 0-2, not where I wanted to be. I'll keep playing. We'll see how it goes. League, a couple rough losses, definitely some punts there. We're against Heart of Ethros. I definitely butchered that too. Just not going so hot over here. I'm gonna take a mull. Oh man, do I keep this? I feel like I do on 6. Just put back a forest. This hand is not good, but maybe we'll draw some gas. We have a lot of ways to take the monarchy and draw cards in this deck, so hopefully we just draw some of that. Alright, I'll just lead Wild Growth. Don't need that. Got a new mic. Need to get some speakers though. Ooh, there's a Mulldrifter. That's what we want to see. Exactly what we can just hardcast Mulldrifter on turn 3 here. Is there any benefit to separating my sprawls? I think there is, just in case they somehow have land destruction. And I don't think there's any real benefit to not. Because if I draw Arbor Elves against mono black, they're likely to die anyway. And if they don't, I'm still going to have a lot of mana. This isn't like the matchup like last time where they just can't really deal with Arbor Elf, so I can just like go off with my mana production. It's definitely not going to happen in this matchup. Which is, yeah, exactly. Arbor Elf is just not going to happen. Probably going to side it out here. Definitely want to try that. Oh, man, I'm just punting. I did play a lot today. I mean, I wonder if I've just played too much and I'm just kind of like hazy. I'm not doing well. I didn't get Mountain though. So I'm getting punished here for sure. Man, brutal. Still a turn 3 Mulldrifter, but now if we draw Boarding Party, we can't cast it. It's just going to feel so bad. Right, I mean, this is almost assuredly going to die. But then I might just try to take the Monarchy, play Arbor Elf and Fleet Admiral. It's kind of risky because they could take the Monarchy back, but I might just go for it. Another Witches. Now it gets even more risky to do that. No land, it looks like. I mean, they're probably going to have an answer to this. 4, I have 6 mana. I think I do it anyway. I'm just going to go for it. Might just be bad. But I think I want to start the cards flowing here. If they go like, they can go Witches, kill Arbor Elf, and then like Edict me or something. Okay. That's good. I think if I'm continuously drawing cards like and cascading, it'll be good. I mean, opponent must have a bunch of removal, yeah. Just a file, then eat Arbor Elf. I'll just ping them, and then they take the Monarch. So I'll have to take it back. Could get greedy and just go Dino first. We'll see what I draw. 4, 5, 6. Bone Picker. Plus Sign in Blood and Monarch. Jeez. Okay, I think I'm just going to go Dino. Against my better judgment. Alright, that was not what we wanted to hit there. Wanted to hit like that. Or obviously Boarding Party into Mulldrifter would have been nice. Also, a couple of Brainstorms in this deck might not be that bad because you can set up the Cascades. Like once you get to 8 mana, you can Brainstorm and then Cascade. Which seems pretty nice. So I can block, but I'm already not the Monarch. And I want to attack back to try to take the Monarchy. I think I'd rather just not trade against Bone Picker. I can always play this. Chitter, okay. Chitter happens. Alright, so they could easily have Cast down here. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana still. 8 mana. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6. Yeah, I can't quite play Bonded Ornament plus Dino. I think what I do is I just go land Dino right now in case I hit Boarding Party. Mulldrifter is good. Drop 2. Get another 6/5 and attack. See if they're gonna really try to stop me from taking the Monarchy or if they just have Cast down. Looks like no. Okay, so this is a good spot for me now. Oh. Oh yeah, this is what I drop Monarchy. So I can block Bone Picker with Mulldrifter. Could block something else with Dino. And they're gonna draw more removal, but they're also at 9. I guess they could draw Gray Merchant and just kill me. They have a lot of devotion to black. Chainer's Edict. That's sucky. Could also let them take the Monarchy here, because then I have 12 power of Trample. Okay, that's good. I think I'm going to let them take the Monarchy here. I don't want to trade Bone Picker for Alley. If they just attack with this, I'll just take, and then swing both. Yeah, this is fine. They can... Wait, no, now I can not let them have the Monarchy. See, they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're going to have to throw a lot in front of these dinos. I'm just going to take. They're going to have to throw a lot of their creatures in front of the dinos, and then this way I get rid of some of their devotion and put a lot of pressure on them. And I can always take the Monarchy back with Admiral. Okay, Fall from Favor is actually good. It's a really good draw. So I just Fall from Favor this, and then attack with both. So they have to block at least 4 of this. And then I can play a bunch of stuff. Okay. So I think I actually take out... I was going to say, I think I take out both of their witches. But now I could take out witches plus Rager because I don't want them to unearth Chitter really. I could also take out the 2/3 drops. Chitter does provide more devotion, so they'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I don't really care about this. I think I'll just take out 4 devotion to black, hit them down to 2, and then play out some more stuff. And then just go Bonder's Ornament into Admiral. Or is it better to go, let's see, 3, or I can just go Admiral plus Arbor Elf. I think that's better than Bonder's Ornament, actually. Now, if they take the Monarchy back, then I have an unblockable Admiral. Yeah, let's get a couple, just not too many, but just a couple removal spells in this deck I think will be good. Even, as funny as it sounds, a couple cast down, just because I have 8, potentially 12 cards that make mana of any color. Oh, they go to 1. Interesting. So I can just cast down a lot of times off Bonder's Ornaments and Abundant Growths, and then sometimes Utopia Sprawls. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Looks like we got him. We lost a close one to Carves, and then just got by Mono Green again. Maybe could have won that, but this matchup seems like it should be reasonable. So they do have a lot of stuff that dies to Cannonade, but I wonder if I even want it. I was saying I'm gonna side out Arbor Elf, but they play around Edicts and they just eat a removal spell just like everything else. I don't want like any of my sideboard really at all. Cannonade's like the only thing I'd consider. Could take out 2 Arbor Elf and put 2 Cannonade. Does seem decent. They showed 2 witches also, so Arbor Elf does get worse. I don't think they have artifacts for Ancient Grudge. I could also just side out all the Arbor Elves because of witches entirely and just bring like 2 Thermokarst or something just to be annoying for them. I don't think I want Weather the Storm. Arbor Elf is really bad against witches. Alright, you know what? I'll try it. Yeah, they eat removal spells like everything else, like I was saying, but I did kind of forget about witches. I don't want to have anything that witches can just straight kill. Thermokarst. Got the T2 Thermokarst here. We could also choose the T2 Bonder's Ornament, T3 Mulldrifter, but I think the T2 LD is most likely better. I'm not sure. Sign in Blood. They do probably have more lands. Okay, well now I can go, yeah, now it's easy. Now I can just go Sprawl name Blue, and then still Thermokarst, and still Mulldrifter next turn. So I don't gain 1 because it was not a snow land. So that's the reason to run normal basics, people. To not run the snow. I don't gain a life off Thermokarst. Come on, that has to have been relevant at least once. Just easy slam Mulldrifter here. I can play out the Bonder's Ornaments later. Fall from Paper is good. Well, they had to discard a Witches. Interesting. This art is actually pretty sick. I like the OG art too, but I like this one. Okay, there's Chainer's Edict. And Bone Picker. Okay, well, I think that's gonna just get Fall from Favored. Okay. I'm just gonna go Forest, Bonder's Ornament, Fall from Favor this. And then next turn I can Boarding Party. Fleet Admiral, that's a good one. That way if they like play the 4-drop that takes the Monarchy, I can for sure take it back. Yep. Sweet. Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think I'm just going to go land, Bonder's Ornament, Fleet Admiral, go. I know they can play a removal spell, kill my Fleet Admiral, and take the Monarchy back, but it keeps this tapped, and I can just Boarding Party next turn. This way I draw a card here, and they have to have removal for this, which they probably do. Nice, another one, sweet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next turn I can play both of these. Dope. Alright. We're also getting into flashback Chainer's Edict range. Still feeling favored this game, especially double Bonder's Ornament in play, so I'm like not really gonna run out of gas. Okay, I can kind of even trick them into blocking here. All I have to do is go 4, 5, 6, play this, and then I can attack. And I was gonna say they're gonna have to block. To lock down, I think I locked down the Thorn. And then if they want to chump, I guess I could have locked down Rager. The thing is, they're not going to want to chump. I probably just want to still play Admiral to have 2 blockers. That way they need double removal spell to take the Monarchy back. No, I have to just live with them doing that. And I have to just play another Bonder's Ornament. This way, yeah, they can play removal spell. Maybe I just attack and let them take the Monarchy because I can just take it back. Alright, I'm doing this line. Because they're at 15. I hit for 6. Yeah, they can just for sure take the Monarchy back. But I think they can almost certainly anyway. Like, every removal spell in their deck kills this pretty much. And they have 6 cards in hand. So likely, yeah, this is just going to die anyway. Might as well get in the attack. And they're going to get the attack in to take the Monarchy back regardless, like I was saying. Alright, Chitter is good. But I do get to take the Monarchy back, draw a card, and then draw a card off Monarchy. And these remain tapped. I haven't played against just classic mono black devotion in a while. I don't think it's as good as it used to be, just with all the Monarchy going around. Alright. I guess I'll start by just drawing a card just to see. Ooh, Fiery Cannonade. Can't quite play that plus Fleet Admiral, unfortunately. So I just play Bonder's Ornament into Fleet Admiral here. And then next turn I can Cannonade. It's gonna suck if this gets like stripped out of my hand or something, but I think this is worth. Most likely they're just gonna kill Fleet Admiral and take the Monarchy back. Alright, Mulldrifter's good. Quad Bonder's Ornament in play. This deck is fun to play for sure. Are they gonna put Witches back on top? They do. There's another removal spell. Chitter. I'm glad they played this now. I think I actually want to protect Cannonade from... They're not going to have a discard spell, but just in case. Now I go Cannonade and then Mulldrifter. But they do have the Monarch, so that's kind of scary. I'm just going to Cannonade now. That way I can get Mulldrifter down and not have it die to Cannonade. Just a little 4-for-1. Cast this. Draw some cards. So I can't actually draw a card with Bonder's Ornament anyway this turn. But later I can. They still have 4 cards in hand. They don't have any devotion. They're at 6 mana and I'm at like a million mana with quad Bonder's Ornament. They have more cards in hand, but I have more mana and a better draw engine. I'll be able to take the Monarchy back at some point here. And we knew they were drawing that. I have 3 Fall from Favor left in my deck. Okay. Rager, they go down to 8. Where's our dinos? Fall from Favors at? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana. Alright, Thermokarst. It's not good. Let's draw. Abundant Growth. Abundant Growth here. Draw. Okay, there's Dino. Not going to worry about this Thermokarst. 4, 5, 6, 7. Dino into Boarding Party. It's not exactly what I was looking for. All right, another dino is though. All right. Opponent's also at 8. Oh, Defile. Sure. They're doing their thing with the monarchy. But we're doing our thing too. You're gonna hear me counting mana a ton, which I'm sure you already have. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're still at 14 mana. Ooh, Crypt Rats. Into Gary. Am I dead? 5 and then hit for 5. Wow. Exacxies. That's brutal. Man, I thought we were going to get this one. That was a good game. Oh, I'm at 1. I miscounted. They have Crypt Rats in play, though. I'm not sure we can win. I'll obviously try. Let's play Dino. I don't know what I can do against this Crypt Rats here. Okay. Abundant Growth, sure. Yeah, Thermokarst just isn't very good in this matchup. Fleet Admiral, not going to do it. I just died of this. And they can just ping with this too. I don't think I have any outs. Oh, I guess I can draw a Fiery Cannonade right here? No. If I drew Cannonade there, then I kill these two things. But then I still die to this. Alright. I think not having Arbor Elf is good. I mean, Thermokarst isn't good, but it might be the best thing we have left. I don't think Weather the Storm is good. I'd rather kill a land than just gain some life. Alright, let's go. See if we can take down mono black deck. This is gross. Just hope they play witches or something on turn 2. This is just not looking great. Alright, Mulldrifter is perfect. So now even if they don't play a 2-drop, I can just evoke Mulldrifter and keep the cards going. I do love me a Mulldrifter. Play witches, please. Please. No. I can still play a T4 Admiral, which is not where you want to be in this deck. I discard a card. I discard a land. Definitely evoking this. I have a bunch else to do. Just want to draw more cards, more lands. Another Mulldrifter, Utopia Sprawl. These are perfect. Crawling out of this mulligan. A slow draw here. All we've done in this game is just turn 3 divination. Chitter, okay. I think I'm just gonna fall from favor that. Go sprawl into fall from favor. They can play their card that takes the monarchy, but then I can take it back as usual. Okay, let's sprawl name red and then fall from favor. This card is messed up. They had the 3 mana draw card, but mine's 3 mana draw a card and then draw a card every turn. I know they can take it back, but just another chitter. Sure. I think I'm just slamming Mulldrifter next turn. I guess this is how they can get the monarchy, by killing Mulldrifter and then attacking. There's nothing I can do about that. Land? No. Still not bad though. Drew mana sources. Dino is like exactly what I want in this matchup. Also, I wonder if I should just have 2 of the 8-drop Cascade or something. Maybe some Brainstorms. Okay, they take the Monarch for now. We'll take it back though. We really want to draw land next turn. Oh, hopefully, well, I guess they're probably missing on lands here. They'll probably draw out of that as well. Ooh, fall from favor. I like that, except the only problem is if they play a cast down on their own shitter, that wrecks us. So I don't want to get wrecked by that. I just have to play Admiral here. Just with 2 mana up, I just can't afford to fall from favor into 2 mana. I know they can just cast down this and then attack, but yeah. They could have just defiled this in response to fall from favor anyway. So that's not exactly ideal. Okay, multiple fall from favors. That's decent. I do only have 1 blue source at the moment. I have a Bonder's Ornament in hand though. Chitter, okay. So it's annoying. So now this is looking worse and worse. We can certainly get out of it, but them just having like infinite removal is not ideal. Now I just go Bonder's Ornament into Fleet Admiral. Also remember that this draw that we kept was just really bad. It was just like a turn 3 fall from favor. We happened to draw Mulldrifter and then go from there. But we were already on the mulligan, and mulliganing a lot against this deck is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, maybe we're just giving them the monarchy too often, but rough beats. We might just go 0-3 here. Still certainly have a chance. Also, if they like ever tap out for stuff, we can play multiple fall from favors. All right, I'm just gonna go Dino. Dino seems to be pretty good against them. Boarding party, please. No. Definitely separate these out when you don't have Arbor Elf in your deck as well. Now this just probably gets cast down. Don't think going for like fall from favor into Admiral there was good. Maybe it is worth it to force them to play like removal spells on their own creatures, but oh wow, am I just dead? Yeah. Wow. GG's. All right, little 0-3 here for us. Brutal. Well, anyway, I'm going to definitely drop at 0-3. I'm not going to try to win 2 in a row for 50 tickets, but this is youtube.com/snapbolt. Thanks for watching. Did not go as planned. Rough match against Carves, and then, man, just not my day. Good games. Thanks for watching.